Hi and welcome all Flyffers. Today I'm going to show you a video of Flyff Legacy and give you a few quick tips that you can use if you have just started out yourself. And a brief introduction about who I am. My name is Anton and I'm a previous Flyff player on the PC version. But as this game was released on the Europe region, I have downloaded it and just loved it. I have already tried a bit of the VIP functions by paying. In that sense, disclaimer, it's not necessarily required. It takes time and patience, but I wanted to see what benefits you actually get of it. But without any further ado, I want to show you the importance of not rebirthing too soon. And this might be very confusing because you do get stats as you rebirth, but there is a key point to keep in mind here when you do so. And all creds to my guild member Mau to introduce this to me. So I'm gonna show you an example of two acrobats and how their CP level, despite level, is an immense difference. And the main idea behind it is that as you stay on Rebirth 1, you will enter Tomb of Anku, which is the dungeons, and be the top player among them. If you would rebirth, so you are Rebirth 2 and go into Tomb of Anku, you would be one of the weakest ones. And why is this so important to be the strongest one? Well, the game is not too balanced, and it literally works that the one who gets the last hit, no matter how much you contributed to the kill, the one who gets the last hit will get the items. But depending on your party settings, you can actually decide how it's going to be distributed. And the free-for-all settings, I have experienced, it's actually only for the one who contributed to the last hit who's getting it. But if you take roll dice, it will actually calculate what class you are and take that into consideration and distribute it more equally. Later on you will be able to trade with people, but right now you cannot do that. And what I want to emphasize this video on is this is a level 277 character with a CP of 25k, and that's quite low actually. And I don't really know how I could end up here, but the cause of having a low CP at this high level makes that I cannot get any last hits in dungeons, and it really slows down my progress. So rather than going to Rebirth 2 so quickly, I decided to stay at Rebirth 1 level 200 and participate in the dungeons. And I will show you the immense difference this had on my other character on the Prankster server. Let's see. And for your information, I'm actually maining on the Prankster server now. What happened when I started was that they did a mistake and listed Zero on EU, but they moved it on later on. So it was just a mistake by the developers. No harm done really. But what you're going to be seeing now is a level 200 acrobat with, let's see, with a CP level of nearly 45,000 if I can recall correctly. And this allows me to get all the last hits in dungeons. I mean, even 46k. And sure, here's a bit of a disclaimer. Yes, I did use real money to get a few of the items. But if we look at my Giroli, which you get from Tomb of Anku, I will show you that briefly. When you go into these, that's the wrong one. When you go into these challenges, the one who gets the last hit is the one to get all the rewards. So what you have to do is to make sure that you do get the last hit. And if you are Rebirth 1, as I am right now, let's click here. If you remain as Rebirth 1, you will be listed with all others who are Rebirth 1s as well. You get the competitive edge at level 200, allowing you to get the last hit if you time your skills correctly. Thanks to that and the forge system, you can literally just tailor-make your gear and upgrade it tire by tire. And that is what I have done so far with my boots. I have done it with my suit and my jewelry. The rest, the bow, I was actually lucky to get it from my free gacha item in the very beginning. I've used it ever since. And the broom, I did get some extra shining crystals from buying a package. So that's why I have a high CP level on that one. But that's the takeaways that I want you to have with you. And as a bonus for this video, I will show you a bug when you can actually be headless. But without any further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you guys around. A final note, feel free to give any feedback on the servers. I'm just a regular guy having fun in the game and trying to create a fun and competitive, maybe that's the wrong way of saying it, a fun community to play with. So if you're on Prankster yourself, check out the Paradox Guild, which I'm the guild leader of. Let's say welcome to the new member here. Welcome to Paradox. Welcome to Paradox. So if you happen to be on the same server, join us and have fun, guys. Thank you very much once more. It's been a pleasure to show you this quick tip, and in the next video I'm gonna show you how to kill monsters without taking damage in returns, particularly the dungeons.